Sandbox Challenge 13. Let's take a look at that and see what we've got going on there. So let me go to the page where we have that in Canvas. So we're going to module 13, and all the way down to the bottom we've got our sandbox playing with fractals. And this is another really great fractal. It's called the Mandelbrot set. Something this high resolution does take a little while to generate because this gets very detailed. I just like how it looks when you colorize it like that. But you can see the repetition in the design there is interesting. And there's my Romanesco broccoli is what it's called. There we go. I feel like I need to try it out sometime. Now, if you want to play with that dragon curve fractal, I've got the file there. You can download it. You can play with it. But I also have this tree file. And that one actually draws a very simple tree. Let's run that. There we go. Okay, so this one's actually modified from the one I gave you because I added an extra branch here. Usually it only splits to two places. Let me fix that really quick. I was messing around in the other class. So if we go left 30, oh wait, undo. There we go. That's what I added. And then we got to go right 60, save it. Let's run that. There we go. That's the really simple one. Okay, so this is the script you'll get if you download that from Canvas, and you can see it is indeed a fractal. You can see how it approaches. It starts at the left side, but other than that, it's kind of the same. And I want you to play around with this. If you look at the code, it's relatively simple code, but you can see here you can affect some of the things about it. You can change the angles that it goes. You can change the branch length. You could change all kinds of things about it. But this allows you to play around with a simple fractal image. And you can see that this does, the interesting thing about this function is that it does two separate recursive function calls, one for the left branch, one for the right branch, which is kind of a unique way of doing recursion. So that's a recursive function. You can play around with it and do some testing of your own. You can also get a lot of scripts online for creating other fractal designs in Python, but I encourage you to play around with it. And I wanted to show you some of the cool designs that people are coming up with. Some people are coming up with some very simple designs. I really like this one. It looks like a cherry tree. But this student actually introduced some randomization. So you can see the angles aren't exactly the same and the branch lengths vary a little bit. So it produces a more realistic looking tree because there's no tree out there that's perfectly symmetrical. So that was interesting. I like this one. I think what happened here is that they ran the fractal design, and then they took their iPad or a crayon or something and just kind of, because there's no way that was drawn using the turtle. but I thought it was funny. Anyway, so there's a lot of different stuff people are playing around and just seeing what kind of interesting impact they can have on the design. Encourage you to do the same.